Welcome to our channel Students Homeopathy and let's learn together. In this video, we will discuss a very useful homeopathic medicine from our Matra Medica, that is Antimonium tataricum. This medicine has proved its efficacy in various disease conditions, especially in respiratory problems and vomiting. The common name of Antimonium tataricum is tartar emetic. It is due to the emetic influence of the tartarized antimony that this medicine got its name tartar emetic. Emetic is a substance which when taken can make a person vomit. Antimonium tataricum is a potassium salt. It is odorless, colorless and a white powder. It is inflammable and corrosive when heated. It is commonly used as insecticides, dyeing agent, especially hair dyes. In homeopathy, it is mostly used for asthma, bronchitis, cough, pneumonia, cholera, vomiting, impetigo, and alcoholism, etc. Also, it is a very good medicine for aspexia neonatrum. Aspexia neonatrum means respiratory failure in the newborn, a condition caused by the inadequate intake of oxygen before, during or just after birth. So, let's discuss how we can easily select this medicine in our practice. But before that, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel Students Homeopathy, please subscribe it now and also click on the bell icon and select all so that you will not miss any of our informative, educational and interesting videos on homeopathy. So, coming to its sphere of action, it has great effects on the respiratory organ, mostly on the pneumogastric or vagus nerve, and causes depression of respiration and circulation and other symptoms resembling pneumonia, bronchitis, asthma, etc. Coming to its constitution, it affects both people, old and children, of hydrogenoid constitution of gravel. Hydrogenoid constitution means which is characterized by the excess of water in the body. They are aggravated by moisture and humidity, prone to dropsy and anasarca, and suffers from tissue growth of benign type. They are slow, fatigued, without life, apathetic, heavy, and indolent. Other prominent medicines which belong to hydrogenoid constitution are thuja, jolkamara, natrum sulph, arsenic, rostrox, etc. Antimptat patients are of scrofulous diaphysis. Coming to the reaction to heat and cold, these patients are chilly patients and are mostly thirstless. Other important thirstless remedies in our Matra Medica are ipecac, pulsatilla, ethuja and gelsemium, etc. Coming to the antimptat child, he is very irritable. The child clings to those around and wants to be carried. He does not allow anybody to touch him. Even he does not allow anybody to feel the pulse, like in other medicines, Antimcrude and Sanicula. He is very peevish with whining and moaning. There may be a marked apathy and the child is easily annoyed and wants to be let alone. Coming to the important characteristic symptoms of antimptat, irresistible desire to sleep nearly with all complaints. According to E.V. Nash, antimptat is one of the trios of sleepiness remedies and the other two remedies are opium and nux moscata. Coming to the next characteristic, there is a great accumulation of mucus in air passages, mostly on bronchi, but when patient coughs, nothing comes out or nothing expectorated. It gives a rattling sound. This rattling often referred as the death rattle. The death rattle means a gurgling sound that individuals often make during the dying process. When people are no longer able to swallow or cough, saliva builds up in the back of the throat and the airways, causing a rattling sound when air passes through, and which is known as the death rattle. Antimptat is an excellent remedy for aspexia neonatrum. The child at birth is pale, breathless, gasping. Antimetat also well indicated in mechanical asphyxia, as apparent death from drowning, with mucus in bronchi, impending paralysis of lungs, foreign bodies in larynx of trachea. The next characteristic of antimetat is complaints arise from exposure to damp basement, cellars or any underground room. Other important medicines for this are natrum salve, Arena diadema, terebinth, arsenic, macphos, etc. Coming next, the tongue is very much characteristic in antimetat. The tongue is coated, pasty, thick, white with reddened papillae and red edges, red in streaks, very red and dry in the middle. The next characteristic of antimetat is there is extraordinary craving for apples. We can get this symptom in other medicines like aloes, sulfur, tellurium, etc. Where in antimcrude we get desire for acids and pickles. Coming next, vomiting in any position except lying on the right side. Opposite of Crotalus horridus. In Crotalus, the patient cannot lie on right side without vomiting dark green matter. Another important symptoms related to vomiting is that vomiting until he faints followed by drowsiness and prostration. Coming to the next characteristic, bad effects of vaccination when thuja, feld and silesia is not indicated. Antimetat is best indicated when asthma appears after bad effects of vaccination. Other medicine for bad effects of vaccinations are thuja, silesia, antimetat and mesoreum. Coming next, drowsiness, debility and sweat are characteristic to the drug. Face cold, blue, pale, covered with cold sweat like tabacum. Here another medicine can be mentioned, veratrum album, where sweating only on forehead. Another important indication is icterus or jaundice with pneumonia, especially of right lung. We get these symptoms in chelidonium also. Antimetat indicated in pneumonia where cough excited by eating. In reverse, cough is ameliorated by eating found in ferrum mat and spongia. Coming next, it affects skin and forms pustular eruption all over the body like smallpox. Also, it is a very good remedy for impetigo like dulcamara and viola tricolor. Antimetat also very good remedy for warts on glans penis. Whereas for warts on prepuce, cinnaveris can be considered. Next, coming to the important comparisons, antimetat and antimcrude. Antimetat and antimcrude is often confused and compared as they have some similar symptoms in mental and digestive system. But the main difference between these two drugs is that antimetat has more action on respiratory system. Antimetat is a chilly patient. He is thirstless and he is weak and exhausted. Whereas antimcrude has more action on digestive system. He is a hot patient, an obese person with milky white coated tongue. In cough, antimetat can be compared with ipecac. Both are thirstless remedies. Antimetat tongue is coated whereas ipecac tongue is clean. In ipecac, nausea is more and vomiting is less. But in antimetat, vomiting is more along with prostrations. Ipecac gives a state of irritation where antimetat gives a state of relaxation. So that's all for this video. We welcome your feedback and comments. So if you have not yet subscribed to our channel Students Homeopathy, please subscribe it now and also click on the bell icon and select all so that you will not miss any of our informative, educational and interesting videos on homeopathy. Thank you for watching.